Disclaimer. Yes, I know someone else already did a Sins video on Sonic Lost World, but I figured that since Cherry 5 also did a Sonic Generation Sins video, that there was precedent enough for me to make a Sins video on Sonic Lost World as well. And as such, well, here you go. Enjoy. So, we get no explanation on how Eggman got out of White Limbo? No? Just checking. Animal capsules? Let the nostalgia begin!
Drop the critters, Eggman!
Roger Gray Smith.
If you insist.
Eggman has a point. Also, Roger Gray Smith's sin cancelled because Mike Pollock. That capsule should be falling a lot faster.
Whoa, that's harsh!
Unnecessary reaction. Just how did Sonic think he was gonna push the button? The capsule is falling. Besides, opening the capsule won't help the animals inside. Eggman has a laser gun? Not that it's not awesome, but he's never used this before. The gun locks onto Tails, but hits the wing to his left.
That must be the lost hex!
How does Tails know what it is? Well, come to think of it, what is it? This thing is way too big to be floating in the clouds and not found. We later find out that Eggman's base is also here, so how did he know about it? What is keeping these tubes, or for that matter the whole of the Lost Hex, afloat? And the game hasn't even started yet.
Oh, stay calm, little guy.
Mike Pollock's sin cancellation cancelled because Cindy Robinson.
Sonic!
How does Amy know if Sonic isn't fighting a boss or something?
Just the one container he tossed off his Eggmobile.
That capsule is still falling. I doubt the animals survived that.
Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
No, Knuckles, you wouldn't.
Save the rest of them!
No, Amy, I'm just going to chill in these grassy fields behind me. Of course he's going to save them, Amy! Doesn't Eggman have other robots to do Orbot and Cubot's job here?
You are quite the mighty Congo.
Yes, I am.
Do you even believe that yourself, Eggman? The other Deadly Six are in the dark because the plot isn't ready for them yet, even though they're on the game's box art. More shadows despite the fact that they're in broad daylight.
I've been itching for a fight all day.
Didn't you fight him earlier? Why don't they just gang up on him now? That's not how jumps work.
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah.
Sure you did it, but how? That sounds physically impossible.
Look, fixing a propeller on a biplane?
I know it's getting old at this point, but that doesn't mean I'm still not going to say it. The plane got shot on the wing, not the propeller.
A simple good to go would have been cool.
Alright. Good to go!
Cool!
Unnecessary rephrasing.
These animals are quite underwhelming.
Wait, so you have these Deadly Six under your command, and instead of sending them all after Sonic, you send them out to capture animals. What the fuck? Eggman did not record this footage at that angle. Boss fight tactics revealed in cutscene cliché. He doesn't weigh that much, does he? That looked more like a 7-point magnitude earthquake, not a fat dude falling from 7 feet up. None of this green liquid drips onto the floor.
Feed me, baby!
Why is Cubot making that sound? I mean, his mouth is not an orifice, he can't drink the stuff. No more green stuff is flowing out of the container that was gushing it a second ago, despite the fact that there's still green liquid inside.
Speak for yourself.
Foreshadowing. Why did Eggman give Zomom the bigger sandwich if he didn't kill Sonic? Also, I want Subway to sell these things, goddammit. Supposedly Fat Slow Guy has better reactions than a supersonic hedgehog.
Hey! I forgot the mustard!
That's a stupid reason to stop eating that thing. So wait, are these badniks?
The most powerful mechs I can create.
Because if so, Eggman,
I'm disappointed in you.
no amount of peripheral vision spots a blue streak in a yellow desert.
Hold on a second. Sonic!
Sonic doesn't stop despite Tails' warnings.
Eggman's shell is gone.
That wasn't remotely funny.
That was a mistake.
Whatever.
Sonic did not hear Eggman mumbling that.
when it's the only thing keeping 6 angry Zeti from controlling my mechs?
Whom I need to thank for waiting patiently while we're finishing this conversation. Robot control requires obvious hand gestures. And these guys are still in shadows. Okay, in the lab, it kind of made sense with the strange lighting and all, but here?
Strike, brothers! Make the fool pay for our abuse and enslavement.
Then do it yourself. Q-Bot doesn't sound pirate until he hits the ground. Also, Easy Colors reference is easy. It took Zaz 10 whole seconds to cross the 10 feet between the Snail Blasters and Zavok. Eggman keeps up with Sonic running like this.
They can make electronics, including my mechs, do interesting things.
Making them do what they were designed to do is not interesting.
I didn't raise my hand.
Eggman has a point, but since he's reacting to it at all, I'm still sinning it. Discount Yoda. Yoda has this flaw as well, but I'm still going to point it out. Why use a cane if you're still this agile? Even more Yoda reference. Also, too bad you cannot use this telekinesis on anything other than your cane and fruit. Evil villain laugh after scheme reveal cliché. Knuckles, don't you have a Master Emerald to be guarding?
Sonic, something bad's happening.
Amy is unnecessarily vague, so Sonic has to ask what something bad means.
Okay, you guys stay safe down there.
Not sure that's very safe. We interrupt this platformer to bring you Frozen. Minecraft trees.
Your time is almost over, rash hedgehog.
The cane came from way higher. That's not how jumps work either. Q-Bot was guzzling the green stuff. He was not recording the screen. Also, Eggman did not record this footage, and definitely not at this angle.
And you just want to go smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah.
And how did that work out for you last time, Sonic?
Yeah, well, teaming up with you feels like the end of the world, Eggman.
You've done this several times, Sonic. This should not come as a surprise.
Sorry you got stuck with a voice chip that looks like it was built by a 2-year-old.
Unnecessary force drama from a snide remark over a voice chip.
You don't trust me to do it.
Tails does bring up a good point. He's as good with machines as Eggman, so why should Sonic trust his archenemy if his sidekick can do it? Plot, I guess.
Actually, nothing bites more than having to listen to this dreadful conversation.
Eggman voices everyone's complaint with this scene.
Eggman, you bite!
The director said, let's have the one female Deadly Six reveal her entire personality in a single shot. This computer terminal wasn't here earlier. Scene does not contain lap dance.
Well, that was so easy I almost feel guilty.
If you can still hear her footsteps, she can hear you saying this.
That was cool. Pun entirely intended.
We get stronger and stronger as we leech the life from your dying world.
Yeah, I've noticed.
How? It's not like the boss fights are getting any harder. I tried punching ice once, don't ask me why, and Eggman's hands should be broken now.
As long as I can still strangle a Zeti, my hands are fine.
Damn, I have to take a sin off for that. Scene does not contain an Amy-disapproved lap dance.
Oh no, what I meant to say is, I'm so sorry that you have nothing more important to do in life.
This could have been the best comeback in the game. Instead, they shove it out the window.
Well, in that case...
Also, Sonic apparently doesn't realize what he might be giving up.
I think I know a way to cause the lost hex to implode using null gravity effects.
I thought you didn't.
Wish to create a cataclysmic explosion that will incinerate everything within 100 miles.
So why are you suggesting it as a solution now? Tails doesn't hear this robot next to his face and is instead more intrigued by his Facebook status.
Eggman taught us how to make robots.
He didn't teach you how to make them, he taught you how to power them. That's a completely different thing. They did not record that, and definitely not at that angle.
Something's not right.
Sonic again decides it's safe despite Tails' warnings.
Sonic!
It's a trap!
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
We did not need a summary, Sonic.
Sigh.
This guy says sigh instead of actually sighing.
What? Seriously? We captured you.
How would you know that you captured someone and not know that it wasn't Sonic?
I'll deal with you later, loser.
And then he proceeds to fight Sonic first.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
We know!
I wonder how long they rehearsed to get that line in sync.
And we've been looking for you. Unfortunately.
Bad guy monologue cliche. Evil villain laugh after scheme reveal cliche again.
They're gonna turn Tails into a robot! That's horrible!
So naturally, I must calmly discuss this with you.
From where I'm sitting, it is a nightmare.
You've been carrying him for most of this game. I don't think this is that much worse.
I'm sorry. I never got to say.
Oh, you've said it often enough, Amy. Oh, how did you get here?
When we return, you'll be our slave.
Why are you leaving him? It's not like you have anything more important to be doing. Also, Zomon would not leave that sandwich there. Why did they bother chaining up the tails? Wait, that is fur on his tails, right?
I built a TV out of paper clips and reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
Earlier line of dialogue becomes source of inspiration cliche. Why does a bridge over a lava pit of doom not have handrails?
Wow, it's quite a drop.
Yeah.
If it's filled with lava, I don't think it matters how deep the drop is. Okay, how did they sneak up on them with a truckload of rocks? I mean, you can't have done it in the minute since they passed that point. Also, why not just quietly tear the bridge apart? I mean, you're strong enough for it now. Oh my god. Remove 3 sins, right now.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Shouldn't it be best served hot? I think that makes more sense. Dramatic posing! After which we will fight him one by one instead of ganging up on him. Tails is a cyborg, not a robot like you said he'd be.
We promise you will be happy in our service.
Scene does not contain. Oh, fuck it. How did Tails dull his irises? We can see here that Zavok is shot in the leg, and he doesn't even flinch. So why do they run away instead of, I don't know, finally ganging up on him? How did Tails turn back to normal?
Me, of course.
Damn it. Give him those synths back, please. Also, discount Egg Emperor.
I needed some alone time to supercharge my mech after you got me past the setting. Faking my death was the perfect way.
You did not plan this in the 5 seconds you were falling. Also, Orbot and Cubot had a 5-second head start. You would not have caught up with them that fast. Also, random jetpack he never used before.
And now, my ultimate weapon is complete!
I wouldn't call it ultimate. After all, it doesn't do that much. And if a blue hedgehog can destroy it, then surely a good bombing will destroy it as well.
The only thing that's gonna get conquered is your face, Eggman!
Worst comeback in the game, right here.
You know you never needed Eggman, right? I could have turned this thing off myself.
Then why didn't you say that to begin with?
Maybe because I borrowed the exhaust hose?
Oh no, you didn't. Discount Wile E. Coyote.
Well, I would have wrapped this up sooner, but, what are you gonna do?
Shut up, Knuckles. Also, what about the f***ing Master Emerald, you f***ing moron?
Shut up!
How did Eggman land so that only one end of his mustache is sticking up? That must have hurt.
Took you long enough.
How did you even survive that? Awkward camera angle to hide the reveal that half his mustache is gone.
What's wrong with my mustache?
Oh come on, the rabbit didn't chew that much off.
Fuck this level, fuck this level, fuck this level, fuck this level.